I don't think we need to do any more intro. Karen, you're on the air.
Do you want us to stand for each line?
Yeah, I think so. So like when it's...
Louise and Chris can come
yeah,
up together. Okay,
yeah.
so I'll just narrate here. Nighttime, Toronto, 1955. Chris Eschoff and his daughter Louise are walking home from an evening service at the Eastern Orthodox Church. They live in the heart of Toronto's West End, Etobicoke under Eglinton and Avenue Road. They've just got off the subway and have several blocks to walk.
Francis and Jimmy should have been here,
It's okay. Let it be.
but it's Father's Day.
They have their own families. Francis has 2 boys and Jimmy a daughter.
Remember when, before Mother died, we used to all get together for Christmas? Gifts after gifts, a wonderful meal with turkey and zelnick, and posing for photographs, board games.
That was years ago. I hated losing to you in Monopoly.
It wasn't that long ago.
10 years.
Really?
Yeah. So when are you going to start a family?
Dad, don't start.
I'm sorry, I'm old-fashioned. I'm sorry.
I'm 27 years old, Pop, and everyone's asking me, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married?
Okay, I won't say another word. I was wrong.
I'd love to have a family. You always said you can own a house, lose a house, but a family, that's worth holding on to.
Yes, holding on to, but sometimes, and forgive me for saying this, but I feel you're mad at your siblings for having what you don't. Don't begrudge them the families they've made in favor of the family they came from.
I'm happy for Francis and Jimmy.
They have their own families, and I have more time with you. They called. Oh, no, sorry. They called. They wished me happy Father's Day. That's good enough.
Should be here.
If I'm happy, you should be happy. I'm happy for them. They're happy. I'm glad you're here.
All the kids I went to high school with are married. I'm out marketing at the meat counter at Dominions, and I get to hear about this boy being born, and this girl, and Janet having her 4th child, and Timmy having chicken pox, and Connie having her tonsils out.
You happy in your work?
Yeah, I'm happy. I do good work.
I know you do. You do great work. You help others.
Yeah, I work with youth, immigrants from Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, keep them out of reform school, helping line them up with mentors to lead them on the straight and narrow.
And you're there for them. You, personally. You listen.
And you know the ultimate compliment? I got it from a 12-year-old last week. He said I was like brethren to him, family, close friend, cousin. He said, I'd like to bring you, my brethren, to my apartment to just chill out, listen to music.
That is awesome. You connect with people. You make a difference.
I connect with troubled kids, but I can't. The other night I went to one of them dance halls, you know, singles night, Lonely Hearts Club. I never had so much heartache. Sitting there, drinking Cokes. One fellow with sunglasses walked by, paused at my table, lowered his glasses, looked me over, said, woof, woof, you don't have a chance. I sat there all night.
What do they know? You're a beautiful girl.
I'm not. My nose, look at me.
You have an Eastern European nose. It's strong. We're not Irish with their button noses or Scandinavian or English with the ski jump nose. No, we have Macedonian noses, prominent, bold. Look at my nose.
I know. That's where I got mine from.
Cleopatra, one of the most beautiful women ever, right?
Yeah.
She had a nose. She did. They don't paint her that way, the artists, like all those tikvas who rendered Jesus blonde-haired and blue-eyed. Fake. Cleopatra looked like us. She was a looker. You can't judge her looks by Anglo standards of beauty. It's too narrow of a
Why not?
box.
This is where I live. Canada. Scots. Irish. English. They surround us.
You should not be ashamed of your looks. You're a beautiful girl, inside and outside.
You're my father. You're supposed to say that. And you weren't there when I sat at that table and that fella in the sunglasses.
Your time will come. It will. Love doesn't run on a schedule like a Greyhound bus.
When have you ever been on a Greyhound bus?
Talking metaphors.
You never leave the house except to go to church. Pop, I'm 27 years old.
27 is young. I'm 57. My knees hurt every time I get up out of a chair. Let's have some hot chocolate when we get home, my treat.
You used to make that for me when I was a kid and feeling down.
Hey, I always stick with what works.
They round the corner and see lights flashing on and off up ahead.
That's our car.
They run toward the car. Louise, by instinct, suddenly stands back. Chris, for some unknown reason, moves more fully toward the open car door and the man working the lights.
Excuse me, can I help you?
I need to get home.
That's not your car.
It is. It's a black 49 Ford. It's my car.
That is what it is, but it's not yours.
Lights still flashing.
You don't even have a set of keys.
I do.
That's a screwdriver.
What? Where did I get that?
And anyway, you're in no condition to drive.
2 police officers arrive.
Are you people all right here? Is this your home?
Yes, our home is above the variety store. We own that too. This is my car.
Step out of the vehicle now, sir.
But this is...
Now.
Hands up on the car, spread your feet.
I don't think he has a gun.
We'll handle this.
Mooney pats Saba down, finds nothing, points at screwdriver.
Is that what you used to break into this car?
Huh?
The screwdriver, a perfect break and entering tool.
Is it?
Let's do our job. Mr. A, neighbor called from the station 5-10 minutes ago, saying there were intermittent flashing lights coming from your driveway. And there was a possible situation.
Situation. The man has obviously mistaken my car for his own car, but...
About the screwdriver?
The screwdriver, a jimmying apparatus.
Since when?
Let us do our job. We're trained to spot various criminal MOs.
Well, let's go, mister.
The keys. If he's truly looking for his car, where's his keys?
Keys? I had keys. I had them at the party.
What party?
The big house in Etioboke.
You-
Brick streets. I was the guest of honor.
You in a mansion? You?
Suddenly sobering up because of the police presence and pressure.
Yeah, me, the token colored fella. Bunch of people at work, Greenleaf Publishing. I'm an editor there, and they asked me to go to this party. I thought it might open some doors, but all they wanted was to ask me about the Negro question. How do you feel about the problem of integrating the American Negro? Like, I'm no expert, like...
Look, if he's trying to steal my car and has been trying for over 15 minutes, why isn't it hot-wired and gone?
Because he's liquored up.
I am liquored up. I know that. I thought this was my car. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. And at that party, they treated me like a specimen under glass, a bug on a slide. Dance for us, boy, dance for us. I'm talking figuratively, of course.
Of course.
It doesn't wash, mister. We don't buy your story. Party with a bunch of rich white folks?
I didn't say they were white.
Were they?
Yes.
Let's go now.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. I was at this party, the only colored person there. I thought they were my friends, my colleagues, but they were no brethren of mine. No, sir. I had a few drinks to feel less awkward. Sure I did. And a few drinks led to 6 or 7, maybe 8. I don't know, I lost count. And then they asked me even more questions about the Marcus Garvey Back to Africa movement. And is hard bop jazz a challenge to white hegemony? I didn't even know what that question meant.
So you were mad at a bunch of white folks, you stole a screwdriver from the party set, and tried to get even by stealing a white family's car.
I told you I thought it was my car.
Your story stinks, mister.
Yeah, especially when you're carrying around a funny-looking set of car keys, boy.
I know this man.
What?
I know this man. He volunteers as a big brother to other kids from the Cayman Islands.
Are you from the islands?
I am. My parents and me both.
Down in the Regent Park district.
That's a tough neighborhood. I'm glad it's not our beat.
In light of what my daughter says, we don't want to press charges.
I don't think it's going to be that simple.
I believe my daughter's judgment. If she says she knows this man and vouches for him,
I do.
then I so too.
I think you're making a mistake.
A mistake.
My mind's made up.
Okay. But if he does happen to find his mysteriously missing keys and equally mysteriously missing car, don't let him drive. He's in no condition.
No condition.
The police officers leave.
Come on inside. We'll serve you some soup, help you sober up.
I must have left my keys at the party.
You have someone at the party you can call, get your keys?
I don't want to call those people or ask for a favor. I've got the address written down somewhere. How can you break into the publishing world or society for that matter when people only see you as one of those, whatever those are in their eyes?
He searches in his wallet.
I know what you mean, a specimen under glass. All the time people ask me, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? Like there's something wrong with me. I'm 27.
I'm 29. Oh, here's the address.
We'll walk with you back there and get the keys. Tomorrow. Tonight, rest at our place. I'll get out the cot.
No, it's Father's Day. You don't want me hanging around.
We don't mind.
Those people can sure sober up a fella quickly.
I'll say, they see the world through a certain lens, one of suspicion, where all people they encounter are possible criminals.
Yeah, and they see people with skin my color through an even more myopic lens. I thank you, both of you. Blessings on you.
No worries.
You look a lot like your dad. Did I miss?
No.
I'm missing.
Right here.
Okay. You look yeah, thanks.
No, I mean that as a compliment. He's a good-looking man and you're a fine-looking lady. I meant that, and that wasn't some line. I wasn't... Oh, my head. Got any aspirin?
Anison.
That'll work. Thank you for your kindness.
They move toward the house. Chris pulls his daughter aside.
I like him. Some kind of Father's Day, huh? So, what is the young man's name?
I have no idea.
Karen, give us the...
Louise winks at her father.
I never met him before in my life.
She moves toward Troy. Dad stands there looking perplexed and then smiles. Blackout.
All right, thank you, you guys. Thank you so much.